On today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL, this is a new construction neighborhood coming soon later on this year. So if you're looking for Highland homes over a 60-foot lot and trying to get something that's over a 60-foot lot, more in that 70-foot lot range, the tax rate in here is going to be 1.57%. The HOA is going to be $1,250 per year. This is the Highland home model. And then this is the Coventry model. So the smallest one story is the 270. That's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,659 square feet. So that makes sense. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we are going and checking out Saddle Star Estates. This is a new construction neighborhood coming soon later on this year. So if you're looking for Highland homes over a 60-foot lot and trying to get something that's over a 60-foot lot, more in that 70-foot lot range, stay for a little, check out this video today. We're gonna be going through kind of the new area that they're gonna be building into. When I talked to the sales agent here at Highland Homes, they're still waiting on the developer to release lots, so there isn't a plat map yet. They don't really have the updated pricing, but I just want to show you guys one of these neighborhoods that's coming soon. This is in the same area as Quail Hollow, Gideon Grove, that I also just did a neighborhood tour over. So definitely go on my Rockwall playlist, check out some of the previous videos I've just been doing. They're all kind of in this area right along John King. The area that they're going to be building into is over on this side, so more on like the northwest side of the neighborhood. There's going to be a few of these lots that actually back up to John King, so whether or not you want the privacy of having no neighbor on the backside, that could be available, but just know that there is a fairly busy street on the backside, so it might be noisy at some times. It's not a crazy busy street, but it is like a 4-lane on the backside, and it is a wrought iron fence, so you don't get like a full kind of stone wall behind you to block out maybe just a little bit more of the noise. You can see majority of this is all Highland homes. There's a couple Coventry lots as well within here, but we're just talking about Highland homes today. This neighborhood is going to be located in Rockwall. The county that it's going to be located in is also Rockwall. The tax rate in here is going to be 1.57%. The HOA is going to be $1,250 per year. There's also going to be no mud or no pit in here, so that's also pretty great. So you do get a relatively lower tax rate compared to some of the other areas around Dallas with these new construction homes. The sales agent also wasn't sure about how many phases that this is going to have, and then they also don't know how long it's going to take to build out, because they are still waiting on the developer to release out some things and get the lots ready to be built on. So they're kind of just like waiting around right now. There are going to be 22 floor plans that Highland Homes is going to have available in here, and they have no pricing right now. So even if you go on their website, it's going to say call for pricing, and it all depends on when they're going to release on what that pricing is going to look like, right? If they release lots right now, it's going to be totally different than if they decide to wait till the end of this year or maybe going into next year. I have a lot of builders right now, they're telling me Q1 of 2025 is when they're going to be releasing lots. So maybe you could expect that within this neighborhood or maybe a little bit sooner. And I don't have any pricing for the floor plans, but I'll talk about the different sizes that they have. So the smallest one story is the 270. That's a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,659 square feet. The biggest one story is the Treviso plan. That's a 4-bed, 4 full-bath, 2 half-bath, 3,646 square feet. The smallest 2-story plan is the 275 plan. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,121 square feet. And the biggest 2-story plan is the Verisi. That's a 5-bed, 5 full-bath, 3 half-bath, 4,425 square feet. So they have stuff on the low end at like 2,600 square feet, and then it looks like you can build up over 4,400 square feet within here. The neighborhood's just gonna kind of keep going further back. They have it stopped up along this north side here. This neighborhood does have like this main road that kind of splits the 2 lanes in half with this grass median. The amenities that are going to be within here is going to be a clubhouse, a resort style pool. There is going to be a community garden, a playground, and then somewhat of a nature trail. And then this also is near Lake Ray Hubbard, so you'd be able to go kind of enjoy the lake and all the things kind of around there. There's really no incentives to talk about right now because they're not really releasing any other stuff, and they're not even sitting on any inventory homes as well, so no quick move-ins in here. For Highland Homes to go under contract with them, they are going to require 5% earnest and then 50% over what you spend at the design center. My guess is that once they do actually release some lots in here, they will have some other types of incentives going on And my guess they'll probably be doing like 15K towards closing costs if you use their preferred lender. That's usually what I see with Highland Homes, but sometimes that number ranges from like 10 to 20K depending on where interest rates are at and where demand is at. This is where the model homes are. So we're back on John King. I'm turning back into the neighborhood, and then we're gonna go to the far east, south side of the neighborhood here in a little bit. So here are the model homes. This is the Highland home model, and then this is the Coventry model. Coventry and Highland are at the same stage right now. There's also gonna be no alleyways in here, so these interior lots are gonna be backed up to the neighbor. However, there are a good amount of lots that are along the perimeter. Some of these lots are gonna have some of the homes where there is no neighbor on the backside, but it is gonna be backed up to a road. The most popular plan that people are choosing in here is the 270 plan by Highland Homes. Just to kind of give you guys an idea on what people are picking within here. But I'll tell you, the difference between a 60-foot lot Highland home and a 70-foot Highland home are like dramatically different in my opinion when it comes to the curb appeal. The 70-foot Highland homes are just like, I would say, about perfect. It also looks like some of these floor plans are going to come with double doors on the front entryway. I know that that's pretty popular with people, but sometimes the builders don't offer that. Even when it's on like a 65-foot lot, you have to sometimes get up to like the 70-foot lots to get those double doors. I see them sometimes on the 65-foot lots, but usually on the 70s is where I see it most often. Let me go to the other side of the neighborhood where a little bit more stuff is built out. You can see all of these homes here are Saddle Star Estates that back up to this road that we're driving on, and then this is John King. This would take us out to kind of the entry and exit to get into the city of Rockwall. Right, there's the other side of the neighborhood. So I'm gonna have to make a quick U-turn. And this neighborhood has two entry points that are along John King. So you have this one right here, and then the other one where I turned into to check out the model homes. There is like a little retention pond here, but I think it's gonna be a little bit later on in the phases where you're gonna get an amenity center in here. But here's a nice road to kind of drive on to show you guys all the houses that are getting built right now at Saddle Star. If you guys want more information on this neighborhood later on, like you want me to do the Coventry, just let me know down in the comments. I might come back out to this neighborhood maybe next year to do some more things. They do have like this big field pavilion area. I feel like they could have just put a park here, but I guess they're kind of waiting on that maybe later on in their phase. For the quality of the homes in here and that type of stuff, I feel like they already should have put some type of park or amenity. And I pulled out some information on some of the closings within here on Saddle Star for the past 180 days. Talk about kind of the range within here on what to expect from homes. But there's been 5 homes closed on the MLS. The average was a 2022 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,480 square feet, closing around $774,000 at $224 per square foot. There were some homes on the lower side at $200 per square foot, and then some homes on the higher side upwards of $230, $240 per square foot. But right in that middle is about $224 per square foot. So do with that information as you will when you're going in and kind of pricing out your lot premium, your home, your base price, and your upgrades on where you want to be on your price per square foot when you finish building it out. The school district that this is going to be zoned for is going to be Rockwall ISD. That's going to be Hayes Elementary, William Middle School, and Rockwall High School. The commute out of here down to Dallas is going to be 31 minutes. The DFW airport is 46 minutes. Fort Worth is 58 minutes. Frisco is about 40 minutes. The grocery store is about 3 minutes away. And then the nearest hospital is 7 minutes away. But that is gonna do it right now for Saddle Star Estate. So if you guys have any other questions about new construction, if you're on a timeline that's a little bit later on this year, maybe you wanna be building and then move into a home maybe October of 2025 or fall of 2025, and you're looking at Rockwall, maybe this would be a good option for you if you're trying to do 70-foot lots with a quality production builder. If you guys have any other questions, please send me a text or give me a call. Would love to work with you and your family on your home search. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.